This is the VOA Special English Education Report. The International Primary Curriculum is an idea that began in Britain 8 years ago. Today, this curriculum is taught in more than 1,000 primary schools in 58 countries, including the United States. Educator Martin Skelton co-wrote the International Primary Curriculum, or IPC. He says for children to learn and succeed, they need a program that permits them to learn individually.
Our view is the teachers should really be thinking about their kids in their class and why they're not learning, and trying to work out what they're going to be doing tomorrow to help individual kids learn much better.
He says the idea with the curriculum is to help today's children become good citizens of the world and 21st century leaders.
Most world problems are going to be solved internationally now. I mean, no any single country is going to solve the environment or terrorism. It's a multi-cooperational activity.
Mr. Skelton says the curriculum has activities built around the development of international mindedness, starting from the age of 5.
We encourage the kids to make links with schools in other countries, and of course, things like Skype now make that fantastically easy to do.
The British American School of Los Angeles is one of a few American private schools that teach the International Primary Curriculum. Second-grade teacher Allison Kerr says the main goal is to engage children in the learning process. This term, for example, her class is learning about people important in history.
I got the children to come in secret and dress up with subtle clues of a famous person. They had to research and bring us 10 written clues, and the rest of the class had to guess who these significant people were. So the children do not simply just do the same worksheet type of format every single time.
The British School in Boston held a fair for students and parents called Around the World in a Day. Emma Northey, head of primary learning at the school, says 51 nationalities were represented. She described one activity designed to teach about similarities between different cultures.
The children were each given a passport, and they basically knew that they were going around the world in a day. And we said to them they had to come back with 2 similarities that they'd seen between the different cultures. And even the 3-year-olds came up to me and they said, gosh, everybody writes, but some people write going downwards, some people write from left to right, and some write from right to left.
Another educator, Kate Foy of the British School in Washington, says the teacher's role is to enable students to discover for themselves.
And you kind of have to sit back a little bit. You have to make sure you're asking the right questions, you maneuver yourself around the classroom and enable the children to learn as opposed to telling them.
And that's the VOA Special English Education Report. Tell us if you have experience with the International Primary Curriculum and what you think of it. Share your comments at voaspecialenglish.com or on Facebook and Twitter at VOA Learning English. You can also find captioned videos of our reports at the VOA Learning English channel on YouTube. I'm Steve Ember.